I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. Astral DJ gave me the song So Matro. I don't know who it's by. I'll put it in the comments and then I'll try and get the songs out for all the sounds today. So what do we need to know, Spirit, please? 3rd of August 2021. It is the Empress. It's about growth. It's about merging of families. It's about the other woman. It's about mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It's about happiness, social gaiety. Sometimes about pregnancy. All depends. In the reverse, it's failed pregnancies. It's nothing can grow in barren lands. It's arguments with a woman. So let's see which they've got in store for us today. And there she is in the last pile. This is a long way off. Maybe at the end of the day or maybe further into the future. So this is about you growing. Finding what makes you happy. Something's been blocked or there's no communication. Or bad news has arrived. Taurus, Vega, Capricorn, child perhaps, cusper. Difficulties. Money, finance and career. Somebody is staying in the safety zone. It's about the Scorpio energy of the reproductive organs and shared resources. Staying where it's safe. Sitting in the dark. Not wanting to change anything. But this chapter has to end. Come to a close. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. Internet. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius are mentioned. Because there's a toxicity to this. A high awareness of the external public life, what it looks like to others, how you should behave, keeping up with the Joneses, material side of life. Capricorn energy, work. But there's this pull, this magnetic pull. I was born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Issues with the knees and bones. Anything you're about to start, a new business, a new team, study that you've been studying for 3 years, something like that, or you're about to start studying, will pay off within 3 years. Teamwork. Standing on your own 2 feet though seems strange with teamwork, but you don't need anyone else. You are self-contained, secure. There's no love mentioned in this. 9 years. Those born on the 1st of any month, or 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere. Someone may become single, but there's no sign of the split. And this is the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the one that knows everything. The truth, secrets revealed, looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, being careful what goes in your body and what comes out your body. Diet, medication, drugs, alcohol, whatever. And words written or spoken. You are now being very careful what energy you let into your field. Number 11 could be important. I was born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past. If your diary address, massively important in a positive way. So the 13 and the 15 are negative. It could be the 13th and 15th of this month. Somebody's not transforming, they're in limbo, stuck in either a safe or dark place. A grieving process is going on, I believe. You can't cheat death in any of its forms. There is no sign of a passing, it's just an end of an era. And this chapter needs to end, whatever it is. And it's about your happiness. Stand alone. Don't compare yourself to others and be grateful for what you've got, because Spirit can always take something else away from you. You are sowing the seeds for a brighter future. That 7 and the 3 means there is money at the end of this, enough money for you to be comfortable, so not to worry. But there is conflict and competition with this blocked energy, this no communication. Rebelling against everything that you've been taught to be true is putting you in a dark place. The end of a friendship or a marriage. I was born on the 5th or the 23rd, living or past. Get your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. It may be a Scorpio or a Taurus that's suffering if a female with the reproductive organs. Could be a male as well, but somebody's not speaking up about it. And material matters are an issue. Overthinking things, mental prison of your own making, because of a bond that's been broken. A bonded soul, someone who mutually loved you as you loved them, but it's over. Because there needs to be equal give and take. So somebody's walked away, I think. Somebody's going to be single. Because of someone's lack of self-esteem, self-respect, stubbornness. There were the highway, don't take no for an answer. Aries energy. Injuries to the head and face. So this may have been a toxic relationship where there was violence. Lack of success. And somebody who feels wrongly that they're your superior. I was born on the 4th or the 31st. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. There's no new beginnings. Let it go. Release. Do not try and control this. Do not hold on to things that no longer serve you. There's a businessman or a man that's a failed businessman, should I say. Who was once a good friend but now a dangerous enemy. Somebody possibly in uniform, finances, career involved somewhere maybe. You refuse to be shackled or chained to misery, manipulation. Yeah, someone brought disgrace to your door. They ruined your life. But there will be happiness in love. Someone is overthinking a significant document. Don't sign any contracts. A will, accounts, contracts, or just a very significant message. Somebody's thinking very carefully. Celebrating our celebration that you're overthinking. A night out with the lads or the girls. Counting your chickens for the hatch by the look of it, because there's lies, deceit and theft that's caused this. Somebody sneaking about in broad daylight. A male enemy is overcome. Those born 1965 plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. No new beginnings, perhaps the loss of a rebirth, because that Aries is there, and Aries is about birth, and the birth reversed on top means somebody didn't let this grow. Somebody killed it stone dead. So now there's a loss of a constant companion. Could be a married woman with children becomes single. Could be a single mother involved somewhere. Wrong pile, nearly. Yeah, what you give out is what you get back, so equal reciprocity. If you're an arsehole, they'll be an arsehole. You have to face this head on. Fate is putting something in your path, and you'll have to make your destiny by your choices and the consequences. For now, it's the everyday things that keep you sane. Chop wood, draw water. And then wake up to a new life, a new beginning. Because something is being destroyed here so that you can rise like the phoenix from the ashes. So it happens for a reason. Don't overthink it. They keep saying that, don't they? Don't get trapped in your thoughts. Don't be making obstacles for yourself, saying I'm too old, I'm too young, I can't afford it, or whatever the excuses are that you put in your head. Because the truth has to be told, and then you'll be free. The truth will set you free. It's time to find your own tribe, because you're not achieving your potential where you are. There will be some goodbyes. You're not existing anymore. You want to live. So you're going to pick up that back foot and walk into the future. A life in full colour. Nourishing yourself, looking after yourself, eating well, being the best that you can be, making yourself happy. You don't need someone else to complete you. So, a rebirth is imminent, but somebody's trying to block it. Friends. Friends and friendship, massively important. Yeah, celebrations, reunions. Somebody here doesn't want someone to walk behind them or lead them. They don't want them to walk in front of them because they won't follow them. They just want someone to walk beside them. Hope, faith and charity. The bond of friendship. It is time to rely upon the support from your friends and other associates. Don't attempt to go it alone. Somebody is. Stand on their own 2 feet. You will need help. The 11th house is about associations and how we connect to others. It's the house of groups, ideals and our aspirations in a public and social arena. The 11th house is commonly referred to as a house of friends, but it is much more than that. It has everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other, just like us really, to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. Yes, so find as many people as you can who are of like mind. They are your tribe. The 11th house has much to do with your destiny, what you decide to give before you leave this earth, your sole purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to an ideal. The 11th house card says that we're not in this world alone and that it's time to aim higher and go among the broader society, to work with others or share energies. It is not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups is necessary. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique among our group and friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who it is you associate with. To achieve your objective, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations. You may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal, or it could be through the friendship of lovers or a spouse that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the right time. Now it's all about the people you know and what organisations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, club or society or group, it is also important to stand out. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates a sudden appearance or disappearance of old friends. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding cards for the meaning of the issue, and they're giving me that download about somebody who's being told a child is theirs when it's not again. The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as a friend, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could just be spirited competition between you and another. Yeah, there's the competition. Bringing out the best in both of you, but in the end what works out is what works out best for all. So it's not a good time to serve your needs only. It's time to be comrade and give consideration to friends. Friendships, friends of all kinds, allies, alliances, social contacts, organisations and clubs, gatherings, dreams, hopes and aspirations, your destiny, compassionate acceptance of others, the place where we discover we are not alone. Being different, individual, one of a kind, foreigners and other cultures, people with different ethnicities or background, tribal connections, suffering from a rejection or banishment from your tribe, travelling to foreign lands, entering a new field, misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also our friends, technology, connecting through electronics, going with the flow, trusting in the flow, as well as your own wild and unique self. Sources of help, alliances, groups, friends, the black sheep of the family, goals, hopes, wishes and dreams. You have to face them head on, a reunion possibly. When you face it head on, there will be hope, healing and freedom. You are transforming. Something has to come to an end. There's no being in denial anymore. This has to take place. Thanks for listening.